ask myself, what the hell did I do? I'm the life of the party. It's so hard to imagine who I'd be if I walked away. Never know what it's like to be the life of the party. I'm the life of the party. Nobody does, but it don't matter much. One last call at the corner store. Nights on ice if we don't score. One more time for second chances. We just wanna do some damage. So long, so nice to know ya. Nice to know ya. I'm sorry to say yesterday. This night is far from over, far from over. Let's get carried away. I can't go back to yesterday.
Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of the Young Renegades Jackets DIY. At least since this tweet from Alex, a lot of people requested a second part. So here I am. If you haven't seen the part in which I did Alex's and Jack's jacket, just click here or the first link in the description. I highly recommend to watch the first part before you continue watching this video. In this video I'm gonna explain with the help of some pictures, just as last time, how I've made the patches, and this time how I've modified the jackets to make similar ones to Ryan's and Zach's. In the second part of this video I'm gonna answer the 6 most asked questions that I've got on like every social media and in the comments on the last video. I also wanted to shoot some a bit more cinematic and complex scenes to stage the jackets a bit better, but I would have needed a camera operator because the shooting options alone with only a tripod are limited. But against my expectations, I was home alone as I did the jackets. As soon as I get the opportunity, I'm gonna do a better photo shoot with the jackets and gonna film the scenes I've already scripted. So let's start with the jackets. I have to move a little bit to my left side. So this time I've ordered simple black thick cotton fabric and I've reused most of the templates from last time and drew the outlines on the fabric with tailor's chalk. Thank you, obnoxious fandom name, for correcting me. Same procedure as the first time. Paper on the fabric with sticky tape, paint, remove the template, add layers of color. If I had to sort the 4 main patches in order of difficulty, it would be the same order as they premiered. Alex's Rose is for the beginners. Jack's and Ryan's design have a similar degree of difficulty, I would say medium level 1 and medium level 2, and Zach's jacket is kind of the boss level. But first, Ryan's jacket. I've bought a simple black ribbed shirt. I'm not sure anymore where exactly, I'm sorry sorry. And I've spread some white fabric paint on the upper back. Pretty random, if I'm honest. At the main patch, I've started with the black areas, in this case the anchor, and added a light gray tone for the wavy structures. Afterwards, the octopus appeared. Well, it looked more impressive with more paint, of course. After everything dried, I've drew the outlines with a thin black fabric pen. It wasn't covering enough, but it was just to know where to put the real black fabric paint afterwards. The last two steps are easy. Just iron the patches to make the paint durable and yeah, sew them on your jacket. And remember, pin your patches on your jacket before you start to sew. I had to redo the sewing on Alex's jacket because the rose was twisted and it was such a dumb mistake, so please be careful. Next, Zach's. I think the original jacket is out of leather. I cannot afford something like that, so I've ordered a simple grey-white varsity jacket because it looked the most similar. I didn't thought that this beautiful thing would cost me so many nerves. Okay, sequentially. First, the main patch, step by step. The first color was red. During the painting, I was too slow. You see those little white stains? That's paper which dried on the patch before I could remove the template, so it was stuck there. Annoying, but it happens. Next, the very light gray parts and then the light ones. I know, right now it looks creepy, but it kind of has to, so just carry on. I've mixed the darker shade of red and filled the empty spaces. Then I drew the black outlines with the pen like I did with Ryan's patch. And that's literally the first step where you can see that it's gonna be a dragon and not just some random paint spots. The dragon needed 2 additional outlines, a white one and another black one. I was so freaking afraid to ruin something, so to do these outlines accurate, it was like going through hell. But I did it somehow. Next step was modifying the arms, the waistband and the collar. And the problem here was that the jacket just drank the paint. I've literally needed 2 freaking days to do that dumb work, and I cannot even count the layers of color that I've used. And after I was done, I ironed it super carefully, a little bit longer than needed, just in case, just to be sure. And I had to wash it because it wasn't washed before. And yeah, as I washed it, half of the color disappeared again. Yes, I screamed and bit in my pillow and ate a lot of ice cream before starting all over again. As I was done, I really wanted to hate Zach for this design, even though he's way too sweet, and so obviously I couldn't. But I was really glad in the end that I was done. And I personally think the result is awesome. So let's go on with the Q&A part. First question: how much were the jackets you've bought? I think the first 2 jackets were 25 euros each. The black ripped shirt for Ryan's jacket was about 17 euros, and I've ordered the varsity jacket for 20 euros on eBay. Next question: I want to do a jacket, but I haven't a sewing machine. I've chosen that question as an example for a lot of questions I've got, which I've basically just answered in the first part. In this case, I've said that it's not absolutely necessary to have a sewing machine. You can sew by hand. It just takes more time and effort. So I don't know, just watch your favorite film or series and stitch meanwhile or something like that. If that's the only thing that keeps you from doing it, just do it. Next question: what's the font of the letters? I have absolutely no idea. I've tried to imitate the letters and imagined how an L could look like, but if some of you know the name of the font, please write it down in the comments. Next question: how big did you make the patches? The height of the initial patches is 6 centimeters. The letters in there about 3 centimeters. The lettering is 4 centimeters high and the letters in it about 2.5 centimeters. The height of the main patch is 21 centimeters. The sizes are estimated with my jacket, so maybe you have to adjust them so they fit on yours. So make them a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Next question: will you do me a jacket or at least the patches? I'll pay you. As much as I would love to do that my whole day, first, I don't have time for that. Second, no one could ever afford that, even just with material costs and the minimal hourly wage. But the boys are selling their patch sets online in their official merch store. A link is down in the description. And I think 2 complete jackets, Alex's and a fan edition. Just take a look at that. Last question. Can I have your sketches or your templates? Some people thought that I was joking. As I said, I'm not very talented at drawing. I was not. I did my sketches with screenshots from the music videos and from Instagram pictures. You could basically just print the screenshots and use them as templates. The only difficulty appears with Jack's and Ryan's design, because in the music video, in the scene where they are showing the bags, the lighting is too bad and they are both moving too fast to do a proper screenshot. So you have to use the intro picture, but their part of the design is covered with the volume label. For Jack's design it's not difficult because it's just a spade and we all know how that spade looks. So you could easily complete that. And Ryan has a really nice Instagram picture to complete the wavy structures. This video is not sponsored, but if you have problems with the designs, I can really high recommend this magazine. It's the 348 and it's this whole all-time low special, and there's this great picture. If you're not sure, you can look it up here. I don't have my sketches digital, only as photos. I'm sorry, but I believe in you and you can do it. If you have some specific questions, you can text me on every social media. I'm really trying to help you with your problems. That's all for now. Oh yes, if you're interested, those 2 jackets took me about 70 hours of work. I have to say it again, I'm really slow, and because I want to do everything as accurate as possible. So with the first 2 jackets, the whole project took me about 120 hours. That's much. I've already knew that I'm a little bit of crazy, but I think it's kind of good crazy. I don't give up. That's the thing. Some people say it's a disease, but I'm sure it's not. So if you liked that video, if you thought it was helpful or something like that, just please give it a big thumbs up. If you have some feedback, some questions, leave it all down in the comments below. And I have all my social media links, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, my Hustler account, all down in the description. So if you want to contact me, if you have questions, if you want to show me your jackets you've made, I really want to see them. Send some pictures to me or tag me on some photos. I would love to see them. And yeah, I just wanted to say a quick thank you for your great feedback on the first part. I still haven't answered all the messages I've got, but there's literally nothing better as if you wake up and you're checking your Hustler messages and there is a message with the subject just "you're awesome." It really means the world to me, so thank you so much. I'm wishing you a nice morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whenever you are watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. May the force be with you. I hope I didn't forget something important, and bye!